24, bro. Like that.
So fitting on tires and sprockets. Then I'm gonna somewhat just check the brake pads as well.
Yeah, bro.
Check the meter and the brake pads and see how.
3.5.
Yeah. One of the cheap ones.
Yeah. Brake pads still look good. Couple of chip marks on it, but that's just from stones and shit.
Nothing too worrying, right?
But yeah, in terms of the thickness, condition, still looks good.
Alright.
007, baby.
At least you're not like other guys where they put it into gear and then try to break it and then breaks your whole gearbox at the same time.
You know, the thing is, sometimes you forget to blow it off while the chain is on, and then it's like, oh crap. But I've got a special tool that I put in there that locks it, and then you can take it off.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I do forget sometimes.
Just want to feel. They're still good.
Yeah, dude, they're still fine.
No use in changing them, no?
Nah, 100%, bro. Mark on here, so they know.
Yeah, no, I was lucky to get these tires, I'm telling you. Work them in. Yeah, there's really showing. Look at that. And there was. There we go.
The red one is like a strong one.
You're gonna check, everybody's gonna be like, hey, yeah. Nice. Okay, so that's the two different ones here. 100%.
Next thing we're gonna make him polish this. At the end of the day, we need it. You want me to wait for you so you can film?
Reinserting.
Yeah, boy. Put some new grease on there.
Yeah, no.
Hey, buddy. Whoops.
Nice.
Not the advice channel.
Only one click. You click twice and it goes past the torque setting that you put it on.
So if you click it the second time just to make sure, then it's gonna go past the
Yeah.
torque spec. Is that how it generally
Ever so
happens?
slightly.
Really?
Even when you go for your trade test and you need to assemble something in your trade test and you use a torque wrench, if you click twice they fail you.
Put back the pinch bolts.
All the BMW specification, I've just done it so many times that
You know it
it's
now.
stuck in my head.
Especially these RRs, because
Hey, Papa. One ride, one round.
you know, baby.
Now the thing is with pinch bolts, you need to go back 3 times because you'll check. Now this one will be a little bit loose. See,
Okay, that makes sense actually.
so you can tighten them evenly. As per BMW, 3 times. There we go. Okay, so that's tight, that's tight. Now let's put on the calipers. Pads, you know.
That I did not understand. Maybe
So,
but now.
yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Always pump the front brake. Otherwise you climb on your ride, you're going to go straight to the wall.
Whee! You'll be pumping, boy. You'll be pumping. I think that's risky. She was like, what the fuck? The old versus the new.
It's locking plate, doesn't it?
Built rear wheel.
Okay. Okay, we'll tie. Side is the sprocket side. I check
Left.
you oaks both.
I didn't hear who's gonna answer.
I see you both are like.
Which side?
Okay, let's see how long it takes Dean to put in the rear wheel.
If you're filming, it's gonna take long.
Yeah,
If
right.
you're not filming, I'm just gonna get a big hammer.
And then just whack, whack. 200. Oh, I wanted to go 190, but
Yeah, there we go.
you're going to be fitting on a brand new chain, obviously. So how do you know what length the chain should be? Because obviously the chain comes quite long, and then you just need to cut it shorter. Or
Yeah.
But yeah.
So first of all, you do get different length chains, different link lengths. I think your standard is like 120. It's usually written on the box, so it's
Yeah.
120 links. I think it comes in 2 or 3 different sizes. But essentially what you want to do is you want to reset the axle as far back into, and by back I mean forward,
okay.
into the swing arm, and then put your chain over, measure, and then I'll show you exactly which link to cut, because you can't just cut there, because the master link needs to go into 2 inner rollers. So if you cut an outer roller, you're going to have 2 outer pieces and 1 inner piece, and it's not going to work.
Oh,
But I'll
damn.
show you how to do that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nothing little lube won't help.
It's tight, get the KY jelly. Got your little O-rings and master link. So you see what I meant about cutting it so that the master link can go in.
There we go.
That's what it looks like. Grease it up,
There we go.
smash it in.
That's chain is something else on me. And it's all his shoppies now,
Now we do adjustment,
and then it should be shop.
and then we A for
So now we're adjusting it back and then set.
general point of measurement. You sort of go to like the peak over here, directly down with that, and you measure your deflection there. Okay,
If now,
yeah, bro.
move the ECU to the side.
Just getting
All my money gone. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it and put it
oiled. No, it's not.
What kind of lube is that?
So this is Motorex air filter oil.
Air filter oil. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made in Switzerland. You know, the Swiss love chocolate.
So why do you have to oil up the air filter before you put it in?
It catches the dust particles. Sleeves and stuff like that.
Where you spread it now, that's how.
So you just want to coat it basically.
Yeah.
Both sides lightly, not too heavily, otherwise it actually like clogs it.
Clogs it, yeah.
And then
How long do you think that? How long do you think that spray coat will last for?
my best suggestion would be is like check it out every 5,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say you only need to do it in between services, But I would say every 5,000. Look, your service interval is every 10,000. So yeah, I would just check it out every 5,000, clean it out. I mean, literally you can wash it out with Sunlight dishwashing liquid, paintbrush, clean it nicely, let it dry in the sun, spray some oil, put it back. It's
Done.
effortless.
100%. Miraculous, huh? Thank you. I'll take the credit for that.
Cool. Bob's your uncle. And Fanny's your auntie. Okay. Fantastic.
No issues.
Good to go.
Happiness. As you can see, that's the full tutorial of how it's done. I'll show you what's next as we start our weekend.
Okay, that's good.